Hi! Welcome to this part of my review featuring the Goblin Slayer TRPG. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review featuring this role-playing game based on the popular fantasy series, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about free action details. But before that, I want to talk about this channel's sponsor, Heroes and Hardships. This is a universal RPG system, allowing you to play any sort of campaign, genre, theme, adventure, scenario. You can also create any sort of character imaginable. You have hundreds of tools to accomplish that. I'm going to put links in the description of this video to the Kickstarter, the website, the Discord. The Kickstarter will begin in about a month or so. And the Tetsubo campaign setting, inspired by Japan's Sengoku era, will also become available in the near future. So keep your eyes open for that. I'm also going to put links to my reviews of the Quick Start Guide and the Wallace campaign setting based on the life and exploits of William Wallace. So please check that out. Now let's continue. When it comes to free actions, any supplementary actions that aren't considered the main action are called free actions. There are many kinds of free actions, such as switching weapons or shields, getting up from being prone, knocking an arrow, or having a conversation that takes less than 30 seconds. The Game Master may permit other actions to be free actions as well, depending on the situation and need. A character can use free actions whenever they want during their turn. However, if the Game Master decides the action will take more than 30 seconds, they can halt the action partway through, or force the player not to take that action. As a rule of thumb, consider a single free action to take about 10 seconds, making it possible for a character to use up to 3 in one round. Some skills will require the player to announce that they are using such skills as free actions. These skills may indicate in their description that they are used as a free action. For more details, you need to take a look at the particular skill that you are going to use. A character can use a free action to swap weapons or shields. As long as they are using weapons and shields in their weapons and shields sections, they can switch to whatever they want. However, a character cannot swap weapons after making a weapons attack, using a spell that gains a bonus from a weapons effect, or using the weapon in any other way. When it comes to getting up from being prone, a character can get up to their feet from a prone position quite easily. However, the penalty from being prone lasts until the end of the round that they stood up in. Because of this, the character will take a severe penalty on hit checks and spell use checks if they get up and immediately attack an enemy. In addition, any character who has just gotten up this round will also take a penalty to dodge checks and block checks. When it comes to knocking an arrow, a character can load ammunition such as stone bullets, arrows, and bolts that are stored within their proper storage item, such as a quiver or stone bullet pouch, into a ranged weapon. This will allow them to use their ranged weapon to perform a ranged attack. Darts for dart guns are treated as ammunition as well. When it comes to having a conversation that lasts less than 30 seconds, the Game Master may allow the characters to have a conversation, either among themselves or with enemies, as long as it ends before 30 seconds in-game are up. Characters can use this to try and persuade enemies to stand down and end combat, or to try and get information out of them. The Game Master should try to allow as much of this type of player actions as possible. However, if the conversation goes too long and feels unnatural to finish in 30 seconds, the Game Master may stop it partway through as well. I like how at the end of this subsection of the book there is a combat flowchart. So it's going to be very easy to set up combat, determine the action order, the actions of the characters, and the round ends resolutions. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about weapon attacks. So there are going to be many situations, actions, reactions during the combat rounds that may seem inconsequential or perhaps just too short, you won't need to spend an action to carry them out. So with this simple subsystem of dividing those actions in 10-second segments, it's going to be very easy to handle any sort of situation like that. Keeping in mind the 30 seconds limit, of course. Thank you for watching this part of the review. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that have been going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wants to further support the channel, you could send an Amazon gift card or a drive-thru RPG gift certificate. The information on how to do that will be in the description below. Once again, thank you, and see you later.